Hey, my name is Connor, and welcome to Crypto Empire, where I show you how to dominate in the crypto markets. When it comes to currency, privacy should be the default. There's really no debate about it. Privacy is our basic human right. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a cryptocurrency project that makes privacy the default. The name of this coin is Pirate Chain, and it is competing with Monero in terms of its privacy technology, and I'm going to be explaining why in this video. So make sure that you stick with me until the very end and you smash the like button. You leave a comment down below if you are bullish on privacy coins, and also if you are new to Crypto Empire, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And like always, let the gains be with you. So starting off, let's take a look at Pirate Chain, its tokenomics, and its market cap. So Pirate Chain is currently trading at $7.28. I first called this out in my free Telegram group around $3. So the Crypto Empire community is about a 2x right now. If you want to be the first to hear my calls, definitely join that free Telegram group. The link is down in the description below. Moving on, Pirate Chain has a market cap of $1.3 billion and a maximum supply of 200 million coins with a circulating supply of 181.4 million ARRR in existence or in circulation right now. By the way, the ticker is ARRR, like the pirates used to say back in the old days when they were sailing on those wooden ships. And if we head over to the website, we can learn a little bit more about the project. So Pirate Chain is the most anonymous cryptocurrency. It is truly private. It is truly decentralized. And the way that Pirate Chain remains completely anonymous and private by default is that it uses ZK Snarks technology. And what ZK Snarks technology allows you to do is essentially it allows you to verify information on the blockchain without any other parties knowing that you are doing it. So with that being said, every single time you send a transaction or receive a transaction on the Pirate Chain blockchain, nobody will ever know. It is completely private, impossible to track, impossible to trace. And that brings me to my next point, because as you guys know, I do believe that Bitcoin is the king. It is the number one cryptocurrency because it is completely sound money, right? We live in a world with fiat money, and fiat money is literally just made up. It's not, we give it its value. It's garbage, right? It should be thrown in the trash. It's useless, but the only reason it's being used is because that there is literally the most powerful people in the world backing this currency, and these people have access to the money printer. They own the money printer. So it is in their best interest to make sure that Bitcoin doesn't succeed and that coins like Monero and Pirate Chain don't succeed as well. So there is a very big clash going on at a very big level. I'm not going to, really get into the politics and all of the details, but if you know, you know. So with that being said, I'm very bullish on privacy coins because our privacy is under attack by these people that have access to the money printer. They don't care about me. They don't care about you. We're down here and they think they're up there, but literally all they have is money. Without it, they literally can't do anything, and all they know is money as well, right? If they couldn't survive without it, right? Like I've been broke, I've lived in hostels with other people before. I survived with nothing. With that being said, like they're very, very, very scared of that. These people's worst nightmare is for us to have a form of exchange currency that they don't control. So Bitcoin is the king, but it has its flaws. With that being said, Bitcoin is non-fungible. Pirate Chain, Monero, they are fungible forms of currency. If I were to give you 1R, you can give me back 1R and it would hold the same value. But with Bitcoin, it can be tainted. Every single Bitcoin transaction is transparent on the public ledger. So if you are holding a Bitcoin that was maybe used for illicit activities back in the days when, because in the beginning of Bitcoin, that's all it was used for. It was only on the Silk Road. So if you hold Bitcoin that was used back in the days for those activities, it holds less value than Bitcoin that is freshly mined, yesterday. So Bitcoin is non-fungible. Money should be completely fungible. Like a dollar bill, if I were to give you a dollar bill, you can give me any dollar bill back in existence and it would hold the same value. And that's just not the case with Bitcoin because every single transaction that you make with Bitcoin is linked to your Bitcoin wallet. And if you were to use a centralized exchange such as Coinbase, Binance, any other exchange out there, and you send money to your Bitcoin wallet, third party knows that you are attached to a wallet. So every single transaction that you make with that wallet is now pinned to you. So it's not private. Bitcoin was founded by Satoshi Nakamoto in his white paper that he wrote in 2008. He described it as completely private or completely anonymous peer-to-peer digital cash. But it's 2021 now, and we know that it's not completely anonymous anymore. It's actually relatively simple for anybody to figure out your Bitcoin address and see what you're doing with your Bitcoin. So Pirate Chain solves that with the ZK Snarks technology. Monero obviously has those ring signatures, grouping a bunch of transactions in one, making it pretty much impossible to track or trace. Pirate Chain is just, you can't see it. It's black. You just can't see what's going on in there. So with that being said, it's a little more advanced than Monero. And now I should mention that Pirate Chain is a fork of Komodo, the Komodo blockchain, which is a fork of Zcash, and Zcash is a fork of Bitcoin. So it's utilized the properties of all these other blockchains codes, and it's also advanced on it by making it completely private and decentralized. Also, it was released in August of 2018. There was no pre-mining, no ICO. It was a completely fair launch, meaning that nobody has a competitive advantage. Yes, there are whales out there, but we'll take a look at the price chart. If we look at this, it just went straight up. And for years, it was trading at like 1 to 10 cents. So there's a bunch of whales out there, but it was fair opportunity. There was no pre-mining. Like Elon Musk right now wants Dogecoin to be the currency of Earth or the moon. I'm not even sure what his plan is. But Dogecoin was pre-mined, and one wallet pretty much holds half of the supply of Dogecoin. So in terms of decentralization, it's a complete joke. Pirate Chain is completely fungible. It had a completely fair launch, which is key for cryptocurrency, because a lot of these projects, they launch with ICOs, and now the big banks realize that crypto is where it's at. So they want all the ICOs for themselves. As you guys know, I am with Francis, Mr. TCL, the Mr. 100X, and that's what he does. He does, ICOs for a living, and he really is passionate about giving the opportunity to the average person to get into these. So maybe you're not willing to take the risk they are incredibly risky, but the big banks and the big institutions realize that they can multiply their money with crypto ICOs. And now they're trying to take it all for themselves, just like they took all of the money and how money works for themselves. So they want a complete monopoly on you and your life, and Pirate Chain is essentially putting a big wall in the way of that and completely ruining their plans, which I think is absolutely amazing. If you do agree with me, be sure to hit that like button right now. So moving on, Pirate Chain uses delayed proof of work, like I said, so it protects the blockchain from damage against double spend and 51% attacks. And essentially, they put a full backup of the ARRR chain to the Bitcoin blockchain. So in order to take down the Pirate Chain blockchain, you would have to take down 51% of the Bitcoin network, right? Destroy 51% of the running nodes out there and the miners out there, which is pretty much impossible unless you were to just destroy the whole world at once. This network is completely secure. It's very, very hard to take down. So if we look at the mining statistics, they do have a current 32 block reward, and the next halving is September 7th, and they do a halving about every 270 days. So it is deflationary by default as well. So if you do want to go ahead and get your hands on some Pirate Chain, some ARRR for yourself, the Exchnages is listed on the pirate.black website. They do use pretty much no KYC exchanges. Trade Ogre is your main one. Changely, I was looking at Changely and it's not here anymore actually, which is strange. Changely is actually where I went ahead and scooped a little bit of it up. Give you guys that little pro tip, but it's not listed there anymore. I'm not sure what's happening. But yeah, you can go ahead to Trade Ogre, make a no KYC account and get yourself some. And definitely be sure to hold it in your Pirate wallet. You can download this right to your desktop, and the mobile wallet is coming soon for iOS. Meaning that, like, if you're thinking right now, Connor, this will never be adopted. Exchanges will never list it, and nobody will ever take it as a form of currency. Just wait until CBDCs are released. You're going to realize the horror that they possess, and you're going to flock to something like Pirate Chain. And literally, it's going to be very simple to use. Everybody will be able to accept it because it's going to be an app on your phone. You hold your money in your wallet, and you want to buy something from the store. You walk to the store, you get what you want, and you send the money to the cashier, right? It's very simple to use. I think it will be massively adopted once what is coming is fully rolled out by the big boys who own the money tap. When they put their systems in place, the world is going to wake up to the horror of it. So yeah, Pirate Chain, Monero, very bullish on these projects. Privacy coins in general. Obviously, I'm very bullish on Bitcoin as well. But yeah, guys, privacy should be the default. It is our basic human right to have privacy. Nobody should know what I am doing with my money or what you are doing with your money except for you yourself and the man upstairs. That is a fact. So these central bankers hate this, which is why I love it actually. So if we look at the price chart, if you want to find an opportunity to scoop some Pirate Chain up, we can see that I do have this trend line drawn from the beginning of April. And if we just look from the beginning of April to where we are now, I'll grab April 1st here in the charts. We went as high as 5,300%, which is about a 53x. And to current price, that is about, give or take, it's about a 30x to current price. So this trend line has been utilized very well by price. I've had this here all the way since the beginning of April when I first took notice about this project. And we completely took off. We had a parabolic blow off top, right? Parabolic curves are always the strongest towards the end, and they drop just as fast. So I remember when this was happening, I drew out this demand zone on the chart, and I was just like, wow, like, is this ever going to get hit? Sure enough, if you just be patient and sit on your hands, supply and demand zones work, right? If you want to find more about supply and demand trading, definitely watch my 2 videos that I made about it. But price retraced all the way back to the demand zone, which also was in perfect confluence with the trend line as well. So now we've been just riding the trend line upwards. And if we were to look for an opportunity to go ahead and scoop some Pirate Chain up, first of all, we're below the trend line, which is good. But we might see another drop if Bitcoin and the rest of the market does continue to tank, right? Bitcoin's very uncertain right now, very choppy. So I have my eyes on it. If you are trading, I definitely recommend you keep a strong, close eye on Bitcoin as well. But first what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fib and take it from the swing high down to the swing low. And we can see that we retrace perfectly to the golden pocket over here, right? I'll put a box. So yeah, we retrace perfectly right into the golden pocket. That would have served as an excellent entry. And if we do see another drop lower, I would just keep it very simple and utilize these fib lines. So with that being said, we have one level here at the $7.79 level, and we do have another one down here at the 88.6, $6.89. With where this coin is going in the future, my price prediction, I do believe that the sky is literally the limit for reasons that I've outlined in this video. Privacy it's undervalued at this point in time, right? People don't realize the horror that's coming with the central bankers' plans. And when it's fully rolled out, this is just the buying pressure will be insane. But in the shorter to midterm, we can take our Fibonacci and we can see where it may be headed next. We have our first level at $23, next $27.97, about 28 bucks, and then $35 as well. So $35, that's about a little over a 3x from this price level at $10.82. But the data is a little bit skewed because I'm not sure where TradingView is pulling this data from. But on CoinGecko, we can see it's $7.42. So a little bit of an arbitrage opportunity there. If we look at the market cap, it's 1.3 billion. Monero's market cap is about 7 billion, call it. So if Pirate Chain were to match Monero's current market cap, that would be about a 5x from $7.42. And if we 5x from $7.42, that would teleport us right to about the $35 mark for Pirate Chain. So when we do end up having our next breakout, which I think will happen. I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but I think it will definitely happen, right? This coin is gaining a lot of interest from people around the world, realizing that privacy is absolutely essential, and this technology allows you to remain completely anonymous on the blockchain. It is completely fungible, completely decentralized. Nobody owns the network. There is no third-party intermediary for when you send funds to somebody, right? It's directly peer-to-peer. So Pirate Chain is an absolute game changer because we currently live in a world ruled by big tech. And remember, Facebook might be free, Google might be free to use, but if something is free, that just means that you are the product. With that being said, Pirate Chain, I do believe, will be massively adopted in the future. I am very bullish on privacy coins because I do value my privacy. I know there are a lot of privacy coin bears out there who say that it will never be adopted. And you're right, the big institutions will adopt Bitcoin. They won't be buying Pirate Chain. But remember, we the people have the power. So we can dictate what will be used in the real world, Remember that. And if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you let me know down in the comment section below. Be sure to smash the like button and also subscribe to Crypto Empire if you do enjoy the content. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and we will see you in the next video.